This is the Bells of Steel residential air bike, one of the most affordable belt-driven air bikes available. But should you buy this instead of the Blitz bike? Let's find out. Welcome back to TRG. My name's Matt, and today we're checking out the Bells of Steel residential air bike. But first, if you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. We have tons of reviews, guides, and giveaways coming that you won't want to miss. Okay, the residential air bike is a budget-friendly addition to the Bells of Steel cardio lineup. It's currently right around $650 in the US compared to their flagship model, the Blitz Bike 2.0, which is around $800. The residential air bike isn't only cheaper, it's a little bit more compact in general. Make sure you stick around because we're going to compare these two bikes later on in the video. One of the best parts about the residential air bike is the belt drive system. This is what attaches the pedals and drive system to the fan. A lot of other bikes on the market use a chain drive, which is loud and requires more maintenance. The belt drive is much quieter, smoother, and requires very little maintenance. Compared to other air bikes with chain drives like the Assault Bike Elite, it's much quieter. You don't feel or hear grinding and clanking like you do on the Assault Bike, and to me, belt drives just feel a little bit more responsive to your movement than a chain drive system. This bike is 49.7 inches long, 24 inches wide, and 50.7 inches tall, so that will save you a few inches of floor space if you're trying to fit this into a smaller space in your garage or home gym. This bike weighs 108 pounds and has a weight capacity of 297.6 pounds to be exact. For being a budget-friendly bike, it has quality construction. When I'm going all out during a workout, there's no rocking on the bike at all, so this will work for most people. The steel frame makes the residential bike feel durable and stable to use. It's powder coated to help prevent corrosion, and the stabilizers are pretty wide, which helps give the bike a lot of support. There are adjustable leveling feet as well, so that allows you to plant this on the floor where you want it. There are two wheels at the front of the bike, so it's fairly easy to pick up and move from one spot to the other. However, I do wish that this bike had turf tires on the front to make it slightly easier to move. The transport wheels are pretty small, so if you lift too far, the fan will hit the ground, so turf tires would be a great addition here. This bike has two adjustment points. You can move the seat forward and back as well as up and down, so this should allow most people to get a good fit. I'm about 6'5", and I do wish that there was one more notch up so I could get a little bit more height. Sydney is about 5'1" and would have liked to go down 1 or 2 notches to give her a better fit as well. So this will fit most people well unless you're on the shorter or taller ends of the spectrum. The seat on this is super comfy, it's oversized, so it will make those dreaded hit sessions slightly more comfortable. The handles are simple, they have a rubber gritty texture so you won't slip as you start to sweat during your workout. There's only one handle option on this bike though, as compared to the Schwinn Airdyne that has multiple options. Some people might want multiple grip options, but at the end of the day, air bikes are meant for short bouts of high intensity work, so I don't feel like I'm missing out by not having multiple grip options. There are pegs to place your feet on if you want to focus on just using your arms, or you don't have to use the handles at all if you just want to focus on using your legs. This is the beauty of having an air bike. It's one of the most diverse pieces of cardio equipment you can have in your gym. The pedals are flat and made of metal. They're also textured so your feet won't slip, so these will work great for most athletic shoes. The fan is 20 inches in diameter, so it's slightly smaller than the fans on most other bikes available. Bells of Steel claims that this makes it a little bit easier to get going, but to be honest, I can't really tell a difference between this fan and most other air bikes that we've tested in this studio. The only other thing about this fan is that it doesn't come with a wind guard, and I currently don't see an option on Bells of Steel's website to buy one as an add-on, so keep in mind that you might be starting your workout with some cold therapy if you're using it in the cold garage or even outside. Lastly, the residential air bike comes with a 1-year warranty. The console is non-adjustable, but it's positioned to be within view. It is battery powered, so the bike doesn't require electricity or Wi-Fi to use. It isn't backlit, so using it in a dark room isn't the best option. Overall, air bikes have pretty simple consoles. If you do want a bit more tech like Bluetooth connectivity, then we recommend checking out the Assault Bike Pro X or the Rogue Echo Bike. I like how straightforward and easy this console is to use. The buttons and layout are easy to navigate. Your metrics on the screen are time, distance, estimated calories, watts, speed, RPMs, and heart rate when connected to a compatible monitor. The onboard workouts include Tabata, inverted Tabata, custom intervals, and targeted training by time, distance, calories, or heart rate. My only complaint about the console is during the rest period of an interval workout, the console beeps every second. This is nice so you know exactly how much time you have left in your rest period, but over a long workout, it gets a bit annoying. I'd prefer this only to beep the last 3 seconds of the rest so you know you're about to start working again. The residential bike also comes with a device rack for your phone. It covers the screen but holds my phone steady, and lastly, it also has a cup holder down here. Okay, before I jump on the residential air bike, I just want to give you a quick comparison against the Blitz bike. Both of these bikes have a belt drive system, and a lot of the components on both bikes are the same, like the handles, the pedals, pegs, and the console. Overall, the Blitz bike is just a little bit beefier. The Blitz bike weighs 118 pounds compared to the 108 pounds on the residential bike. That mainly comes from the larger stabilizers at the base of the Blitz bike. The fan on the Blitz is also slightly bigger, and the fan blades are yellow, which adds a nice pop of color to an all-black bike. Their pricing is also a little bit different. Right now, at the time of filming, the residential bike is $650 and the Blitz bike is about $800. I would recommend the Blitz bike to most people because the value of what you're paying for versus what you're getting is amazing. But if you're a little bit more budget conscious and still want a really good air bike, go with the residential bike. If you have any additional questions about either of these bikes, please let me know down in the comments. I'm happy to help out in any way. Now I'll jump on both of these really quick so you can see and hear both of them in action. All right, first I'm gonna jump on the residential air bike so you can hear and see that in action. And here I am jumping on the Blitz air bike so you can see that in action. Thanks for watching our review of the Bells of Steel residential air bike. Just to recap, this is a budget-friendly air bike with a belt drive system. It's one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, belt drive air bike available on the market. It's compact and lightweight, so it's going to fit nicely in most home gyms. It's a great air bike for beginners, but ultimately, I think if you can afford it, bump up to the Blitz bike. I feel like that bike is going to serve you better long-term and give you more bang for your buck, even more so than the residential air bike will. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the great content we have coming up. We also have a full written review at treadmillreviewguru.com that goes over more details that I might have missed in this video. I'm Matt with TRG, and we'll see you in the next video.